You know, one of the things I've always wanted to do is just get this movie together, like The Lonely Superhero. When it came to me, I'm just like, I got to do this, right? I mean, you know, I've been thinking about this for a long time. I mean, a real long time. I mean, at least 2 weeks. Now, obviously, people are asking me, hey, Lance, did you go to Hollywood to bring in some of the big guns to help you out with this? Steven, I mean, he did the ET phone home thing, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, that was a good tagline. I like that. You know, James has had a couple of hits there with Titanic, Avatar. You know, Titanic, I just didn't get into the little, you know, on the edge of the boat kind of thing. That was a little bit melodramatic. That didn't work for me. You know, now George and I, we go back a ways, and I don't think he really took my constructive criticism on Star Wars that well. I mean, I basically told him it was crap. I was wrong about that one. That did pretty good. But the bottom line is I said, you know what? I'm gonna take this one on my own. I'm gonna say, Lone Superhero, this is gonna be gold. We're gonna go for it. And so this was my first big budget film that I've ever had a chance to do. I mean, truth be told, I mean, I didn't really spend any money per se, but you have to budget your time, right? You have to, I mean, if you're gonna be a cinematographer, videographer, and all kinds of other ographers, you're gonna have to make sure that you budget your time because you're basically doing it all, right? And to get, you know, the supporting actresses and other people involved was a little challenging at first. The first was my daughter. I kind of shared with her the script, and she said, well, what's it about? And I said, well, it's called The Lonely Superhero. She says, I'm out. Nope, no thank you. And so she didn't get the vision right away. And I mean, there's something about when you tell a teenage girl that you need to have her phone for a while, they just snap right into place. I mean, it's just like, it's a miracle. I mean, it's like, hey, let me have your phone. What do you need, Dad? So once she got on board, it was exciting, you know, to have her involved in this play. And so I remember there was a scene where she was just standing, just looking out the window. And I have to tell you, right there, I mean, I was absolutely convinced that she was looking at something. I mean, she really sold it well, right? And I said, holy cow, this is pure acting genius. And so, I mean, I just got a little emotional. I mean, a second. So what's The Lonely Superhero all about? Well, it's based on basically the concept of multi-universes or parallel universes, and it's theorized by world-renowned, well-known physicists, albeit I can't really name any at this point. So the whole movie opens up with this beautiful scenery, but you notice there's something different. Obviously the sky is different, and so you realize that this is not the world that we're in today. Our main character basically is alone because he unfortunately lost his family in a tragedy. You know, he's not afraid to use his abilities. It's just like second nature to him. So if he needs a cup, he just reaches for it and the cup comes to him. If he needs to warm up his water for tea, rather than using a microwave, he just zaps it with laser vision. So he's kind of lazy in that regard, but I mean, come to think about it, that is pretty efficient, because I mean, it's like, what, 2 minutes to microwave water? And I mean, 2 seconds? I mean, that, if you think about it, I mean, laser vision, that's pretty cool. I mean, but if it got into the wrong hands, it could be problematic. I think there's only one, maybe 2 times in my entire marriage where I might have ticked off my wife just a little bit, where she gave me that look. You know, I'm talking about that look that your wife can give you when she's upset. Man, if she had laser vision, dead man walking. So basically, as the movie unfolds, Ethan decides that he wants to get some food. He's out of eggs, and instead of driving, he just takes off and flies. He loves to fly. It's like us, like loving to run. He loves to fly. He tries to keep it low profile, so he's always looking around that people aren't watching when he does it. So in the movie, he does discover this portal where he can fly through it and go into another dimensional universe, which ends up being in our world that we're here today. And so he finds this farm with basically chickens where he can just get fresh eggs. But there's a single mom who's raising a teenage daughter that lives there, and the daughter sees him every once in a while, and so she's just decided just to put the eggs out there for him and make it easy for him. And she's not afraid of him for whatever reason. Ethan doesn't realize that there's some unintended consequences that will happen when you start traveling through these portals, where it actually opens these portals up for other entities from other universes to come into our world as we know it today. So there is a huge twist that happens towards the end of the movie that I think you're going to really like. So be sure to tune in and check this movie out. It's going to be coming out in December 25th of this year, 2021. And here's the good news. Look for it in theaters near you. It's more than likely that it's not going to be in any theaters, but if it is, the good news is it's only 5 minutes long. And it's just like everything else in life, right? I mean, there's times just when the action gets going and you're all excited, bam, it's over. I'm not sure that came out right, but the point being is that a lot of Hollywood movies just kind of waste your time. They spend 2 hours of fluff and there's just nothing there. This has everything. It's got the drama, the action, the science fiction, it's got the furry animals, it's got great VFX. It was something that took a lot of engineering to bring to life. You may think that a leaf blower is simple, but there's a lot of complexities that go on inside that leaf blower to make that work the way it does. So bottom line is that this movie will change your life. Okay, probably not, but it is something I think you'll at least feel good about and get behind. I do want to thank the over 19,000 subscribers that we have that's gotten behind this movement. And really, it's like, what? What do you mean remove the 3 zeros? 19 total? 19 total subscribers? Are you kidding me? You know, you got to start somewhere, right? And so the good news is like just 2 weeks ago, we had over 17 subscribers and now we're up to 19. So that clearly shows that this is going viral. So go to thelonelysuperhero.com and be sure to register and get some updates and get behind this movement. So we've actually got multiple requests from at least 2 people that want to have a sequel done already. And so that tells us this is going to go gangbusters. Thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate you getting behind this movement of just creating some good, wholesome content. And check out The Lonely Superhero. I think you're going to really like it.